Well, it's the hot debate in Texas and the country, balancing compassion and security fears when it comes to taking in thousands of Syrian refugees. Texas, one of dozens of states, insisting it will not take them in for fear terrorists might slip in with them, and there's no way to vet them all. KXAN's Phil Prazen reports on a protest today, hoping to change Governor Greg Abbott's mind.
Refugees are welcome, austerity is not!
There's not much middle ground anymore. You're either against or for bringing Syrians fleeing violence into Texas.
I used to say goodbye to my parents before leaving the house because I didn't know if I'm going to come back or not.
Nawer Al-Grawi fled her country and now goes to school at UT Austin. She's a member of the Syrian People Solidarity Group, which takes their anger out on both political parties but view Governor Abbott as their main foe.
Governor Abbott, shame on you!
Several hundred protesters lined the street along Wooldridge Park,
Enough for racist deportation!
where Citrine Grawi led chants to bring in refugees.
They go through a 9/11 every single day, losing hundreds of thousands of people.
As two busloads of APD officers watched on and patrolled the surrounding roads,
And we're just gonna do one loop around the governor's mansion. Does
the
that
crowd
sound all right?
went on the move. They walked a few blocks and began their chants right in front of the governor's mansion.
Shame on you!
Matthew Bell wants the governor to open state services to incoming Syrians.
It sends a message of hate without any kind of, anything to back it up.
The protest remained peaceful, no arrests, but while the debate rages on, voices are raising in Austin and around Texas. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.
Well, last week, two Syrian families were detained in the Laredo section of the U.S.-Mexican border. Governor Abbott ordered the state's health and human services people to not participate in President Obama's Syrian refugee program. He cites the FBI's own advice that its security background checks are not thorough enough for the thousands of Syrians trying to come here. And he worries a Paris-style terrorist attack could happen on American soil and that ISIS may be hiding among the refugees. He spoke on Fox News about it.
And it's our responsibility for me as governor of the state of Texas, but for all leaders in this nation, to ensure that we put national security and the security of our fellow Americans first.
Now, this week, the U.S. Senate could vote against the president's plan.